Okay, I'm going to share what I sold, the highest and the lowest items I've sold within the last couple of months. The highest item I sold, or one of the highest items, was this Tyco kitty baby kitten stuffed plush cat tan purse, vintage 1995 uh, plushie. And that sold on a best offer for $80, and it sold in about a week. I listed it on June 21st, and it sold on June 24th for a grand total of $85 all in. The next item I sold on May 19th. It was this rare Buddy L pressed metal Coca-Cola truck. It's big, it's heavy. I purchased this on an auction for $40 all in from Julie's Heart and the Treasure Hustlers. They had a Sunday auction that they would do on YouTube, and Julie sold this to me for $40 shipped, and I was able to flip it for $125 plus $40 shipping. The buyer was all in for $164.06. So that was a good flip. The next item I sold that was high value was this Rushton rubber face chippy chipmunk. Not all Rushtons do well. This one sold for $100. Some sell for up to $1,000. This one's not the cutest one that they have. They have lots of cute ones. But I had it listed for months, and then I relisted it. I relisted it, and I relisted it, and it sold for $100 on an offer, and that one sold on May 16th. I mean, I relisted it on May 16th and sold on May 29th for $100, and the buyer came to my house and picked it up, so there was no shipping involved, which was fantastic. This next item I purchased from Leanne, the vintage chick picker, and she sold it on Callie Luis's auction. I believe I paid $20 all in, and I accepted an offer from $60 to $51. This I had listed on May 12th, and it sold on June 12th. So it took about a month to sell. This next item sold right away. I listed this item on June 8th. I listed it for $90 and it sold for $80. I took the offer right away. I started it on June 8th and it sold on June 8th. The buyer was all in for $92.10. This next item I had listed for quite a long time. I relisted it on April 28th. I had it listed for $75 and finally received an offer of $50, and it sold on May 17th. The buyer was all in for $79.60. Sometimes you have to relist your items. These I got for $1 each, and they were buy one get one free. So I paid about $9 for these 15 books, and I accepted an offer of $50 plus shipping. And these I had listed for quite a while. Okay, so March 1st I listed them. They sold on May 30th. So a couple of months. This next item I purchased at Cali Reseller Luis's auction for $20 shipped, and I sold it for $45 plus shipping. I started it on March 21st and it sold on May 14th, so a month and a half, and the buyer was all in for $66.22. Next item is this Chippendale sauce bowl with attached underplate. I got this at a thrift store for $4. I listed this item on December 28th and it sold on June 12th. So it took about 6 months to sell, but it sold for full asking price. This next item I listed on March 16th. It costed me about $2. The buyer was all in for $71.85, I believe. Oh no, I took an offer for $47.50, so the buyer was all in for $54.83. But that's a great deal because records don't go for that high, and he paid $47 for that record. Now let me go over some whammies, some bad deals. This is one of the worst items, and it's okay because not all of them are going to be Bolos, and you learn from your mistakes. Not everything is going to go for big money, but okay. So this record is a jazz record. It's somebody that I've never heard of, but I'm sure he's fantastic. Maynard Ferguson. It was an older record, instrumental jazz record. It was in very good condition and it sounded great. I ended up taking an offer of $3 and the buyer paid $3.19 shipping. So that was that. Another not so good record was, or sale was this record, The Sound of New York, When Boys Talk, 12-inch single from 1983. I took a best offer of $3.95 and they paid shipping. So I probably made $1, maybe a couple of bucks. This little, if you come across these are replacement bears for the VTech Care for Me Learning Center. It's a puppy dog replacement. And I sold this for $5.99 plus $3.37 shipping. If you can pick it up for a quarter and you're interested in listening it, it's worth it. But it's not a big money maker. But it came in a plush lot, so I purchased it and listed it. This is another one. I know everybody talks about how ink stamps do well. This did not do well. I listed this on April 18th. It took about a month to sell, and it sold for $5 plus $4.50 shipping. This other one, I listed April 21st. It sold in about a month, and they offered me $6 for it, and I took it. I had it listed for $10. With the store coupon, it would have been $8, but the buyer still wanted another discount, and I sold it to them for $6. This next record, which is records sometimes don't do well. This sold for $7.50 and plus shipping. This next one is another record. It only sold for $7 plus $4 shipping. This next one is a record that I got in April. I listed in April, took about a month to sell, and this was $7.50 plus $4 shipping. Next one, another one, $8.75 plus shipping. And last one was this brooch that sold for $10.63, and I had it listed for about a month. It sold for $10.63. Okay, thank you for watching.